All right, folks, another happy Wednesday to you, November 14th, hunting season eve. It's probably about 10 after 4. I started chores, the very limited evening chores as it is. I started them a little bit early. I'll explain that why in just a little bit. I've had this question multiple times and I've just answered very simply on a comment. I thought I'd show it. We are talking about mineral for the cattle. This is what we use and have used for years and years and years. This is the Purina brand Wind and Rain Cattle Mineral all season. You can look this up for yourself. It's got a combination of course, calcium, phosphorus, salt, magnesium, potassium, manganese, cobalt, copper, iodine, selenium, zinc, vitamin A, vitamin D3, vitamin E. The same brand is used in the spring and summertime and even early fall, but it is the Wind and Rain Fly Control. It's the black in color bag. We do believe that it makes a huge difference. There's obviously a mixture in there to prevent flies. You know what I'm trying to say. And we are a big believer in it. So, here's a couple of Rick's cattle right here that I had to let out. Well, 3 of them. 15, 6, and 23. Coming at me, I'll knock you out. Okay, so our mineral program is about as simple as pie. It's free choice. All year long. I just dumped that bag in here. This thing works pretty slick. There's also a salt block in here, salt mineral block, which they love to tinker with that as well. These mineral feeders are awesome. They're so simple. They're not very expensive for the most part. And yeah, we've got 2 of them. There's one here for the main herd cattle yard. And then there's one in the heifer lot, which of course has got some in there, but there's only 2 heifers in there right now. But there's some in there as well. This is a free choice program. We basically fill it when it's empty. That's it. Your cattle need to get minerals. I don't have the science behind it. I can't tell you why. I'm not going to sit here and educate you with minerals because I can't. But it's a must-needed program. Get out of there. Get out. Someday, you know, if it changes here with a dedicated TMR mix with an exact science behind it, which I'm not making light of, I can see maybe not making it a free choice. But for now, that's what we have. Come on, dude. Get out. Get out. Okay, everybody knows where we are. I got to bite my words from this afternoon a little bit. There is a pretty good significant amount of waste of sorghum here today. Here's the thing though, they will pick through this. All of it? No, absolutely not. Get out of there. They will pick through it, just like 497's doing. There will be some waste, but it's a significant amount less than what was. You know what, guys? I don't even care. Wreck it. is a nice dry spot for them to lay. This is the remnants of the round bale of hay that was left over this morning that I moved. And that was moved over here. She's chilly out, but I got to tell you folks, this sun has beat down on us all day long. It's just been beautiful. Cattle are loving it. Things have definitely mushened up a little bit. And of course you guys got to screw this crap up, don't you? Get out of here. And corn silage wagon. I moved the other wagon out of there this morning. It's been cleaned out of the stems that were left from the sorghum I was putting in it and moved out. That'll hit the heifer lot here within about 2 weeks. Wish you guys liked me more than you did the Ranger. Come on. That's about it. See if we can get a shot one of the mineral feeder. Okay, how much are they going through? Right now, 2 bags a week, roughly, give or take. 2 bags a week. It dies down significantly in certain areas of the year. The most mineral consumed is in the very, very early spring. But it's a constant flow of mineral here on this farm. Free choice. When it needs to be filled, it gets filled. There's never been a week where it's been over, I don't think it's been over 3 bags. Right now it's 2 bags a week. It does get a little bit pricey, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not. You make that make sense. Come on. All right, come on. Of course, this troublemaker's half Holstein. That's not hard to tell. I ain't bashing Holsteins, folks. I love the Holstein. You know as well as I do, they're troublemakers, looking for trouble. But, folks, that's about it. My day is kind of winding down. I started chores a little bit early because I have a place to be here at about 5 o'clock. I'm going over to the gentleman that's got the Red Angus. We're actually going to go inside the pen. We're going to do some picking. And we'll see what we come up with. I'd tell you that there'd be a video on its way coming from that, but there's not going to be. I don't know if he'd appreciate that, to be honest with you. He's a good man, good character, but I don't think he'd appreciate the video. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Other than that, there's people showing up at camp for hunting season here this afternoon, this evening. And we'll see what we can do. I do not plan on hunting in the morning. I hate to say it, but I'm not. I can't make it happen. I got some issues to tend to tomorrow morning, not to mention feeding, and I just can't make it happen. But tomorrow evening, I can double down that I will be sitting out in that blind right there. I hate that the cows are here right now. I really do. It doesn't bother the deer. Heck, I see 2 of them right now, for gosh sakes. We are about 3-4 days away from getting the entire herd in what I'm going to call the cow lot, the lot outside the barn. Not this one, but that lot. We're 3-4 days away from doing that. It's time. Plus, they've beaten this area up enough. This place here took a big beating. This is sacred grazing ground, which had to take a big hit, but you know what? Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Folks, talk to you sooner than later. Have a good night.